รายการนี้เป็นรายการทั่วไปสามารถรับชมได้ทุกวัย
cuisine with all kinds of flavor. Culture is about passing on, but never letting the local menus rot in time. They must be presented in new light while preserving the uniqueness and the identity of Phuket. The food should still feel local.
Local food is Phuket's uniqueness. Tourists cannot miss it. We are a local restaurant that tries to preserve the identity of Phuket. We try to preserve the disappeared ancient Thai desserts, bring them back with improved recipe, and create them without losing their identities for the new generation to try.
Come and try this city's local food.
There are many Phuket local menus. They have peculiar names but are familiarly tasty because the Phuket people are food lovers and like to season their food. Phuket is also a cultural melting pot of various ethnicities like Morgan Sea people, Thai, and Chinese immigrants. This creates an impact on Phuket food, resulting in a unique food culture and becoming the root of civilization. When food becomes the root of civilization, it gives birth to culture and identity, which solely stand out in the region. Until in the year 2015, Phuket became a member of Creative City of Gastronomy by UNESCO. Phuket is the first city in Thailand and ASEAN and one in 18 cities around the world to become the member of Creative City of Gastronomy by UNESCO. This reflects Phuket's image to be more than just having beautiful sand and islands, but also full of culture for later generations to experience through food.
The Talang Road is not only long, but also amazing because it is a multinational road with people from many countries. They can find Pakistani food or Chinese food. We have Chinese Hokkien or Hainan Chinese food like Parango or Chekoi in big and small size. Therefore, our passion for food makes Phuket food diverse.
Phuket Creative City of Gastronomy by UNESCO is the declaration of natural and historical world heritage that relates to intangible culture. It also combines modernity in terms of creativity, basic innovation, old identities, including the beauty of Phuket's people's passion for food who can eat all day and all night long.
Gather up and have a cup of coffee. In noon, have lunch at home. For ladies, they love having sour fruit, like mangoes, pineapples, or cucumber. This gives birth to a new sauce called salty shrimp paste. In the evening, a big meal is a must. there'll be grandparents and relatives joining the table. Therefore, emphasizes our preparedness derived from our cooperation to grow and serve fresh, clean, and safe produces to customers. We must ensure the cleanliness and taste of the food that won't make you gain weight. Phuket food has lots of vegetables, herbs, and also seafood like shrimps, oysters, crabs, and fish. All of these foods make us stand out from the rest.
More than 50% of Phuket food and desserts are related to lifestyles and culture of Phuket. Especially, Hokkien food was imported into Phuket, which gave birth to several menus. Mi hun pork or mi hun bachang. Mi hun or Phuket rice noodles can be stir-fried with soy sauce and topped with chopped gui chai leaves and fried onions. Eat this dish with delicious hot pork bone soup. People in Phuket love having this meal from brunch to late afternoon. It is a very famous Phuket menu. O tao. It is a dish by a combination of frying and stirring. It resembles fried clams mixed with steamed taro. Stir-fried with small clams, which the natives call clams and eggs, served with fresh bean sprouts and chili sauce. The locals usually eat o tao as a snack. Mi sapam or mi Hokkien. It is yellow noodles stir-fried with seafood like crab meat, fish, clams, shrimps, octopus, and bok choy. Served with hard-boiled eggs, it is a favorite local dish that tourists to Phuket cannot miss. Lo ba. The word lo means stew and ba means meat, combining both into stewed meat. It is a Phuket snack commonly eaten between breakfast and lunch or late afternoon tea. Lo ba is a Chinese stewed pork, but it's a dry stew. Nevertheless, it is pork stew. Our lo ba stands out from the others because it's a dry stew compared to others which are regular stews. Our dish is unique by the aromatic smell of Chinese stew. Our ingredients are up to quality and fresh daily. The important thing is that the restaurant's original dipping sauce has remained the same from my great-grandfather's generation until today. Lo Ba Bang Meal was started in 1974 by great-grandfather Suan Ngai. The lo ba and dipping sauce put this restaurant on the map and awarded them the Michelin Guide 4 years consecutively from 2019. Currently, management is under the 4th generation since their great-grandfather. We received the Michelin Guide Award since 2019, and it's now 2023, which makes it 5 years in a row. The first generation is our great-grandfather. He started a lobak cart in 1974. He came up with the recipe with dipping sauce. One thing about Phuket is that when you come here, you must have local food because local food is unique to Phuket. Every tourist coming to Phuket must eat Phuket food. We are a local restaurant, so we must preserve the local food culture of Phuket. Lobak is a traditional Phuket dish influenced by Hokkien Chinese cuisine in Biheng. When Hokkien Chinese settled in Phuket, they brought the culture of eating lobak along with them. Lobak cannot be found anywhere else. It is a traditional Phuket food. Our lobak has a unique recipe that is unique to the shop. When the great-grandfather created the recipe, our generation must keep modernizing it to last. On this table, we have mixed lobak. There are pork head, ears, intestine, tongue, heart, lungs, and roasted red pork. All of them are pork. The next generation is fried kien, which resembles shrimp roll, but tastes like minced pork and shrimp mixed with tofu. For this dish, there are 3 things. Heji, which has shrimp at top and a mix of flour and vegetables. Tau Guo Ji and Tau Guo Kao shares tofu as a key ingredient but differs in cooking. They can be found in Phuket and Phang Nga. We want to preserve the local lobak cuisine and are proud of what our great-grandfather has built for us, and we want to continue to carry this on. Mi Som Jit is an original noodle restaurant with a 100-year-old recipe passed down to the 4th generation. They used their grandparents' recipe to make the noodles who came from China. They are one of the restaurants in Phuket that keeps a high-quality standard.
We've made noodles since our generation who came from China and settled in Phuket. We sold noodles starting from peddling until we could establish the restaurant.
We have opened for 4 generations over 100 years. Our grandfather sold noodles in Talang Road for 3 baht. Current people love it, and we have lots of regular customers. We use fresh ingredients without additives and stick to the original recipe since our mother's generation.
All ingredients have the same freshness for both the shrimp and the pork.
It is shrimp broth, carefully selected from fresh sea shrimp. We service customers with care and cleanliness as our main priority.
We take every step with care, both the concentration and the attention to make the soup, including the noodles, which we make ourselves every step of the way. If it was water noodles, using Hokkien noodles will be more delicious. If it is dried noodles, then yellow noodles are more enjoyable.
Mi Som Jit is certified by Phuket Provincial Public Health Office to have low cholesterol and healthy menus. It is a favorite restaurant for tourists to enjoy the 100-year-old recipe that even through time changes, the tastes have stood the test of time until today.
The signature dishes are water noodles, dried noodles, and tom yum noodles. Our foods are certified to be low cholesterol because we boil noodles instead of using oil. The shrimps are fresh and also low in cholesterol.
Apart from local food, the new generation Phuket has developed a fusion of traditional Phuket desserts that combine local culture with traditional Thai desserts. They have the same flavors but are more modern, called New Thai Dessert for New Gen. They are Thai desserts designed to bridge generations and promote Thai dessert culture of Phuket through soft power. Starting with Good for Rest or Good Cafe Phuket, this place is known for unique Phuket desserts by developing local Phuket desserts into value-added products.
Local desserts are the highlight of our shop. We use local Phuket desserts and Thai desserts to design the flavor and the beauty to be easy to eat, such as biko moi, which is the famous dessert of Phuket and is a Peranakan dessert. There is a mixture of various cultures, both Chinese and indigenous natives. It was developed into a cake which had coconut milk and saltiness. We design flavors to be beautifully layered. The bottom layer is a cracked tart, and the other layers are coconut milk mousse and black sticky rice or biko moi, served with a sweet and salty coconut milk sauce that can be poured before eating to complete the flavors.
Good for Rest emphasizes developing local desserts with creativity for Phuket local desserts. It will be well known to tourists who love to eat sweets by lowering the sweetness to please the new generation who prefer less sweetness, low calories, and more importantly, using fresh ingredients in the community.
We use Phuket coconut to help the community elevate to be internationally recognized, and it's a menu that tourists will be impressed with and will ask for it all the time. Our beverage is Phuket pineapple juice, sourced from Phuket Pineapple Community Enterprise. We use the concept of local artisan cafe because we use local ingredients to develop both local desserts and local dishes, especially in this sea area. We will have ingredients such as Phuket blue crab, which is Phuket's famous seafood, to make an ancient crab curry dish. We intend to source ingredients in the community to create menus to help preserve local dishes such as crab curry. Many restaurants may use coconut milk mixed with crab meat, but we boil the whole crab like the ancient recipe that my grandmother created. We developed and reinvented the recipe but still retained the original flavors, so that the new generation can enjoy the same taste in a new way and still delicious as before while being more modern.
This is Pontip Dessert Cafe, a cafe selling various local Phuket desserts ready to serve, especially oat pudding biko moi. It uses jelly from oat, black sticky rice, coconut milk, and pudding. Moreover, they invented a new menu, Tau So Gai Hong. It is a local Phuket food derived from Chinese Hokkien. It is easy to eat and not complicated, emphasizing flavors that impress tourists of all groups and all generations. Another famous place is Prim Dessert Bar. It is a modern dessert shop with a special menu called Oil Honeymoon and Bergamot in syrup. These two menus are inspired by the idea of allowing city people to get close to nature through food. Both menus are new, especially the Oil Honeymoon, which is adjusted for tourists and reflect creative ideas of preserving local Phuket desserts. Prem Dessert Bar has two famous dishes, which are Oil Honeymoon and Bergamot in syrup. They are healthy dishes that are good for breathing and your blood flow because we use real oil seed, real honey, and sided with organic honeycomb. We designed this menu for tourists to get as close to nature as possible. The concept of Prim is to present more than 60 types of modern Thai desserts, such as Chaw Muang, Chaw Mali, Tau Ra Thong, and many other traditional Thai desserts to carry on the wisdom of ancestors through the story of each Thai dessert. We try to preserve the disappeared traditional Thai desserts and recreate them without leaving behind Phuket's traditional Thai desserts. Especially OL, we bring back Phuket's ancient dessert culture in a new way for the new generation to eat, witness creative ideas, and get to know the lost ancient dessert culture. In addition, there are other menus that we combine with ancient Phuket traditions to create traditional coconut milk dessert, such as tubo, biko moi, as well as traditional Thai desserts. 90% of the tourists do not know of them because they are ancient sweets that have actually disappeared, but we bring them back and improve them. In addition to rare traditional Thai desserts, local desserts, and new Thai desserts inspired by grandmother's cookbook, this place also tells stories from the past through 100-year-old artifacts, just like a living museum. We get feedback from customers, whether they are Phuket people, Thai tourists, or foreigners who visit Prem. We will tell the origin of each Thai dessert and how difficult it is to make. Moreover, we talk about desserts in the past 100 years of our ancestors' wisdom. They didn't have many tools that could make very beautiful desserts for us to inherit. That's what we are proud of. In the context of the creative city of gastronomy, we must not abandon our original core foundation of Phuket society. Everyone has to help preserve the traditions, inherit original dishes of Phuket, and pass them on to the next generation so that these dishes will remain famous and create sustainability of Phuket's culture of eating.
So, we must maintain the quality of the food to keep it fame for others to find Phuket dishes. The Peranakan Association also pass on the cooking to the expensive restaurants in those beautiful buildings. For example, Tu soup, which is sour coconut roast soup. All that can be made into Phuket dishes such as stir-fried noodle, mi hun pa chang, spring rolls, kiem koi, and a black ingredient to dip with coconut called kusui. All Phuket food are delicious, not just one or two dishes. As you can tell, people in Phuket love to eat because we eat from morning until late at night. So, it's not a surprise that Phuket is the city of mysterious and profound eating culture.
Phuket is the city of eternal learning, where both science and art collide, and is the sustainable creative city. Phuket is the crucial city of the world that is well known and stands out as the creative city of gastronomy by UNESCO. Good food, good health, good spirit in Phuket, because Phuket is the world city full of food technology. Therefore, Phuket food is the root of civilization, the source of culture, uniqueness, and identity that will be passed on for a long time.
Come and have delicious food in this city together.